Imagine if the biggest threat to humanity was not a new virus but an ancient one trapped in the ice. A chilling thought, isn't it? But let's delve deeper into this icy enigma. Our story begins with permafrost, a permanently frozen layer beneath the Earth's surface, prevalent in polar regions like the Arctic. This frosty expanse is a natural freezer capable of preserving everything it encapsulates, including ancient viruses. Yes, you heard it right, ancient viruses. Microscopic time capsules, if you will, that have been lying dormant for thousands, even millions of years. These are not your everyday cold and flu bugs, but prehistoric pathogens that humanity has not grappled with for ages. Now enter climate change, the proverbial heat under the melting pot. As the Earth's temperature rises, so does the permafrost's thawing rate, and with that melt, these ancient viruses may be released back into the environment. The repercussions of this could be monumental. Picture this, diseases that we have no knowledge of or immunity against, suddenly unleashed into our modern world. We could be looking at a health crisis on a scale we're not prepared to handle. Moreover, the melting Arctic ice is also leading to increased human activity in these regions. From shipping traffic to industrial development, our intrusion into these once untouched lands could accelerate the thawing and potentially the release of these ancient threats. And it's not just speculation. Scientists have already detected strains of Methuselah bacteria, also known as zombie viruses, in the permafrost. These findings are a stark reminder of what might be lurking beneath the icy surface. So, as we grapple with the immediate impacts of climate change, we must also consider its unseen consequences. As the Arctic warms and the permafrost thaws, are we on the verge of unearthing ancient threats we're ill-prepared to handle? Buried deep within the permafrost are what scientists refer to as zombie viruses. But what exactly are these? Well, imagine viruses that have been frozen, suspended in time for thousands, even millions of years. These ancient pathogens, known as zombie viruses, are not dead, but dormant, preserved in the icy confines of the permafrost. They're named as such not because they turn people into the walking dead, but because they've outlived their host species, surviving in a kind of viral limbo. These zombie viruses are no mere curiosities. They could become significant threats if released. As the permafrost melts due to global warming, they could potentially re-enter the environment and infect new hosts. And here's the catch. Our immune systems may not be prepared to fight these prehistoric pathogens, having never encountered them before. In a world that's steadily getting warmer, the threat posed by these zombie viruses is real and imminent. These ancient pathogens locked away for eons may not remain dormant for much longer. As we face the potential threat of ancient viruses, what can we do to protect ourselves and our planet? A question that hangs heavy in the air as we dive deeper into the mysteries that lay frozen beneath the Arctic permafrost. It's clear that we need to be vigilant, and this vigilance begins with research. The unknown is often the most terrifying, and as such, understanding these ancient viruses is a crucial first step. By studying them, we can learn how they function, how they might affect us, and perhaps most importantly, how we can combat them. But our efforts can't stop there. As we uncover these frozen secrets, we must also monitor the Arctic. A comprehensive Arctic monitoring network could serve as an early warning system, detecting signs of illness caused by ancient microorganisms before they can spread. It would be our first line of defense against a potential pandemic, a safety net cast wide over the icy expanse of the Arctic. Yet, even as we focus on these immediate steps, we must also consider the larger picture. The melting permafrost that threatens to unleash these viruses is a direct consequence of climate change. To truly protect ourselves and our planet, we must tackle this global issue head-on. This is not a task for any one country, but a collective responsibility that calls for global cooperation. We need to reduce our carbon emissions, shift towards renewable energy, and take concrete action to halt the warming of our planet. Finally, we must remember that knowledge is our greatest weapon. As we learn more about these ancient viruses, we can educate others, fostering a global community that is informed, prepared, and ready to act. The ancient viruses within the permafrost remind us that the past is not always safely buried. As we move forward, it's essential that we do so with an understanding of the threats beneath our feet and the knowledge to combat them.